guys and gals, Larry here from Drake Wayne Gaming, and subbing to me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with the Let's Play episode of Homecoming. That's right, we're jumping right back into Homecoming, y'all. So before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel and get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Ah, yes, Torhico. Alright. They know better than to be around my dad when he's in a bad mood. What? Tor rubs his lips in embarrassment. They're probably gonna hang out in Kazanara to avoid having to come back. That can't be healthy for the work environment. He shrugs his arms before squatting back down to start scrubbing the pool. Neither is an overbearing father who demands everything live up to his impossible standards. He mumbles something under his breath. The words are lost behind the sounds of scratching bristles against the walls of the pool. Did you say something, Tora? I just said it'd be nice to jump into the water rather than clean it. Oh? I smile at him. What a silly tiger. Why don't you just do it then? Duh, the water's too hot. I'd rather swim in cold water. It helps keep me in shape for the tournament. What do you mean? My coach says it's better to train in cold water than warm. That way your body's prepared for the temperature adjustment. Ah, that makes sense, I guess. You haven't told me a lot about the tournament yet. The scrubbing stops once again as Tora sits down next to the water. Come on, sit next to me, bro. Eh? He waits for me to come closer. This could be a trap. I carefully approach, making sure I'm not easy to knock off balance. Blah! You think I'm gonna trip you, Hiro? No! I just don't want to slip and fall on the hard floor, okay? Still on guard for any sudden moves, I take a seat next to Torhico. That wasn't so bad, was it? I stick my tongue out at him. You totally would have done that when we were younger. Probably. Heh. Heh. He looks down at the water and sticks his hand into it. There's an expression I haven't seen before on his face as he starts swishing the water around. After you left, I decided I wanted to get in shape. You remember how I was, right? Images of a slightly chubby little tiger boy rush through my memories. Yeah. Well, swimming was what I chose. Used to be afraid of water, too. Hey, I was never afraid of water, bro. I just didn't like the way it felt under my fur. Turns out I was holding myself back. I'm actually a natural-born swimmer, according to my coach. Oh, that's cool. He used to be an Olympic-level swimmer. I think he almost won a medal or something. Really? Wow, that makes it even more impressive that he's saying you're a natural. Heh. His laugh trails off at the end. His hand continues to sway around in the water. I bet my dad doesn't like him, though. He says he's put unrealistic ideas in my head. He gets quiet for a second and starts talking again. Bah, it's my dad for you. He probably just wants me to focus on my schoolwork and learn how to take care of the end. He can be so... Well, regardless of what your dad thinks, I don't believe it's healthy to neglect your hobbies. Torhico, if you love swimming, you should keep doing it. He looks up at me with a surprised expression. Huh? I stand up and strike a heroic pose. Yeah, you need to live your life too. Bensha! Hiro, you're being weird again. I look down at him and smile. I mean it, bro. Have fun. Life isn't always about work, you know. Try telling that to my dad. I shake my head. I'm not saying you should stop working either. I'm saying you should find the right balance between the two. You're not living life to the fullest if you focus too much on one over the other. Ha. Thanks for the advice, dude. When did you become the voice of reason? I rub the back of my head in embarrassment. I'm glad to see it that way too. Torhico stands up and strikes a pose with me. You know what would be awesome? I yell back in response. No! What would be awesome? You should totally watch me win that swimming tournament. It's like, coffee time. Bensha! You know I wouldn't miss it for the world, bro. Thanks, Hiro. Torhico and I quickly finish up the last hot spring room. Once all the cleaning supplies are put away, we return together to the lobby. I stretch out while laying on the main sofa. It feels so good to be done with all that hard labor. Blah! Ha ha! Tora pops his head up from the floor and laughs at me. What? Just another day in my life, dude. Now you know how it feels to be me. I moved my foot from the uncomfortable position it's in its back. And so I could knock toward his head with it. Shut up! Sotaro has been quiet for a while. I wonder if he's okay. Hey, yo, Sotaro! Hmm? He glances down at me from the sofa's armrest he's sitting on. You feeling alright? Yep, we're just watching the clock. Aw, don't be so boring. It suddenly hits me. Oh, I almost forgot. I jump up from the sofa and return to the corner where I left my backpack. I brought a bunch of cool stuff from the city I wanted to show you guys. Hmm? It should be good, haha. I shoot Tora a mean glare. I packed this stuff because I thought it would be nice to show you. I think I brought a special surprise for you, too. What? You brought me something, Hiro. Mm-hmm. I'd love to check it out with you, but Mr. Takahara's thing is about to be over. I'm gonna head out. We're meeting up at the park for more soccer practice. Thanks for the fun afternoon. I'll see you later. Huh? I'm caught off guard at how suddenly Sotaro brushed this off. I spent a lot of time packing this, too. See you later then, Sotaro. Bye, Sotaro. He waves at us while walking out the front door. Huh. Well, now it's just the two of us. Let me see that surprise you brought. I can't wait to see. I sit down on the sofa once again and start rummaging through the bag. Where did I put it? Drat! I give Torihiko a nervous smile. It's in here, I swear! A door slides open behind us, interrupting my frantic search. Torihiko, do you have a moment? Sure, Mrs. Tuno. What's up? Oh, where did Sotaro go? He left to meet up with Kyoji at the park. I wish he would tell me these things before he does them. She seems momentarily distraught, then remembers she was in the middle of asking Torihiko something. Your father says it's time to do your cooking lessons. What? We're doing that right now? The lion lady nods her head sheepishly. It's best not to keep him waiting, dear. Tora's tail loses its vigor, drooping down to the floor with a thud. Sorry, Hiro. Can this wait for another time? I start rustling through the bag. Huh? Dad and I are kinda not seeing eye to eye right now. I don't want to piss him off too badly, you know? Following suit, my own tail droops, plopping pathetically against the sofa. I know that surprise is in here somewhere. Damn. Yeah, I totally understand. Honestly, I'm the same way with my dad. I look back at him and smile. Thanks, Hiro. He gets up from the floor and runs toward the kitchen with Mrs. Tono. Sorry about this. We'll talk again tomorrow, okay? You got it, man. And just like that, I'm left alone. Huh. I zip up my backpack and hang it over my shoulders once more. So, you know, it is water time. Alright, y'all, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump right back in. Okay? Alright. Alright. Well, since everyone's so busy, there's no reason for me to sit around here. I take one last moment to appreciate the air conditioning before heading back out into the Minnesota heat. Now that it's late in the afternoon, there are a lot of villagers that are wandering the streets. A road that was relatively quiet on my way to the Ushina Inn is now filled with people going about their business. It's good to see that despite the shrinking population, Minnesota still has a strong local economy. Oh. I just wish the temperature was more reasonable. Before the heat melts me into a puddle, I find a small, shady awning to hide under while I plan my next destination. I could try heading to the park. That's usually a decent place to rest with a lot of shady trees. Or look down a road I haven't explored yet. If I remember right, the old candy store should still be there. I pat the bag on my back. I may not have been able to share the cool things I brought with Tora, but at least there's enough room for candy. Where should I go? That is a good question. I wonder what this does. We shall see. Alright, so candy time. Let's go to the candy store. The road I chose winds alongside the river before wrapping back and towards the town. Just like in my memories, a familiar building gets clear as I approach. Whoa, the old place is still here. What a blast from the past. I'm overwhelmed by the feeling of nostalgia at the sight. Me and the guys used to practically live here when we were kids. I remember this one time, Tora, Konosuke, Konosuke and I bought a mountain of cheap candies with our allowance. We spent the whole day at Konosuke's house just eating them and watching television until our stomachs ached. I wonder what it looks like inside now. I know I have a huge childish grin on my face as I start running for the front door. Man, I'd always try to resist coming here on the way home from school, and I'd fail every single time. Whenever my teacher, Mr. Akagani found out, he'd call my parents. Yep, those were the days. I push the door open and walk inside. Hey, I know those two. It's Tatsuki and Shin. Huh, weird combination. I don't usually see those two out together often. I wonder what's going on. I'm too far away to hear what they're saying, but it doesn't look like it's working out too well. So, you come here often? That's a pickup line, you dork. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Oh, did I mention I saw Mr. Amaki the other day? And? That's it. I saw Mr. Amaki. Did he do something wrong? Well, no. I just said hi to him. Wow, this is a horrible conversation. Huh. Where's the sake when I need it? These two don't communicate well, do they? I might need to step in. Hey, guys! I try to greet them as cheerfully as I can. Well, look who it is! How's it going, Hiro? The look of relief on Tatsuki's face tells me I might have helped him out of a tight spot. Hello. Good afternoon. Strange running into you guys at a place like this. Hey, I like candy as much as the next dragon. I've been known to come here every now and then. Huh, is that so? I suppose I can understand Tatsuki having a sweet tooth, but Shin? It's so weird, isn't it? Why is that? Am I not allowed to buy candy or something? Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. Be surprised all you want. Even I like cheap candies. I said I'm sorry. Ugh. Oh, sorry now. Water time. I don't know. Does this even qualify as a conversation? What should I do? So, you still like coming here at Tatsuki? Sure do. It reminds me of when we were kids. I get that. Sometimes I have a weird craving for these old-style candies. That's why I'm here, actually. Same. It's a simple taste, after all. Yeah, it's just so good. I mean, it's not good for you, but I still missed it all the time. Must be the Japanese in you. Heh, probably. My love for sweets is probably carved into my DNA. Bah! You're Japanese too, Shin. You've lived here most of your life. Eh? Thank you very much. That's right, I forgot. Oh, okay, and he fucked right off. This one, please. Oh no, he just wanted to get some candy. Shin! Thank you, come again. See you later, Hiroyuki. You too, Tatsuki. Bye, Shin. See you, Shin. Jeez, he just bought something and ran. Guess he doesn't like it when that topic comes up. Huh. I feel bad as I watch Shin leave the store. I never thought of Shin as a foreigner when we were kids. Hey, Tatsuki? Yeah? Shin fits in with the rest of us, doesn't he? Well, once you get past the fact he has a European face, and those piercing eyes, I'd say yeah, he fits right in. Huh, never thought of it that way. It's weird how growing up together kind of makes you blind to these things. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. And stick around to see our new outro. I think y'all are going to like it. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!